And we're back with our last question of the series for Ron. From a member, Ron, I heard that once Nasara Jasara is announced, all mortgages will immediately be forgiven. How will the recovery program of the PHF work in offering a one-time recovery of the home value if the mortgages have already been forgiven through Nasara Jasara?
It's a good question. Now, yes, the mortgages are illegal contracts. A mortgage, if you've ever gone through a closing, they have you sign a document that is that gives them the power to take that document and monetize it. And how do you do that without getting money for the person's signature? Well, whose money is it really? Well, they take it over. They they go in the back room and they get the money from the feds, and then they come back and buy the house and then charge you 30 years worth of interest for the house with the money that is already yours. So there are people who have said that you can get forgiven everything but the mortgage, and I'm saying you are incorrect because that is an illegal agreement, and they used your money to buy the house. Why can't you just have it now without a mortgage? And that's the way that it's going to be. Okay, we have put into a situation. I don't know how quickly, and there's a timing factor involved here. We say to people that, uh, okay, the mortgage companies have already been neutralized, but the mortgages haven't been forgiven yet because Nasara hasn't been announced or Jasara has not been announced yet. Um, so the PHF, the or the what's it stand for? Private home funding is money that's coming from Loved One Society. It will be the only money available. Okay, through the quantum financial system. There will be no other relevant financial system that they can use. That includes cryptocurrencies. And people argue with me about cryptocurrencies, saying, well, they're part of the quantum financial. No, they're not. It requires a computer that is not going to be available for them once we change into the quantum internet, which uses the quantum computer as the internet. And the cryptocurrencies are not can are they're not they're made from the other computers, earthly computers. So, okay, well, what do we do with those? The point being is that if you are a good person and have bought cryptocurrencies, when that system goes down, the alliance, if you can prove your ownership of cryptocurrency, the alliance will exchange, not redeem, will exchange for digital gold certificates in the quantum financial system, and that's how those people will be. But it's not for everybody because not everybody is a humanitarian, and these funds are only for humanitarians in the beginning. Okay, so there's got to be a qualification to do that, and if you're a bad person, you're not going to get your cryptocurrencies done. Okay, let's put the cryptocurrencies aside for now. Okay, just understand where they are in relationship to the quantum financial system. Okay, we have the private home funding program. Now, is Jasara announced when we go through the redemption appointments? I don't know. There's a timing involved. If indeed we go through before Jasara is announced, and those mortgages have been uh, forgiven, we'll go to the mortgage companies. Love One Society will do that because that's what we're doing. And we will find the people who have the mortgage for that particular property, and we will go to them and tell them, here's the point. We need a lien release from you. You're going to lose it anyway, and these people are not going to be paying more money to you because you're going to have to give it back. And we're going to go through this, and we want you to do a lien release so that we can give these people the full value of their home. Now, if a person wants to buy a house, then we'll go through the private home funding program, and they get to buy the house. And let's just understand, you buy the house, and we have a 15-year uh, lien on it. No, it's not good. It's not a published lien. We have 15 years to pay the loan back. It'll never be foreclosed on. Because why? Because our RSS program will be putting the funds for your payment into an account within your private home, your back office as a beneficiary, and that money is used to pay off the monthly mortgage, or not, poor word, the monthly obligation for the loan. You're getting the house free. It'll never be foreclosed on. If you want to move somewhere, you can do that. But the full value of the home, okay, that's for the purchase of a home. If you want to refinance your home, and people are saying, well, that's a bad word to use, refinance. Well, okay, but we all understand what I'm trying to say. So I want to have the full value of my mortgage and get the funds out of it, effectively buying my own house. And then it goes through the primary or the private home funding process, and you get the value of your house in front, and then you start paying it off over a 15-year loan. And that's the way it's going to work. Now, when the SARA is announced, JASARA, when they are implemented, the houses will lose their mortgage anyway. So this is just a way to work it before JASARA and the SARA are implemented, and the mortgage companies whose individuals who started them have been dealt with because of their illegal use of the funds. They're fraudulent. Fraud vitiates a contract. Vitiates, what does that mean? It makes the contract void. And so you're going to get the full value for the house. And the people who started mortgage companies knew what they were doing. And those people have already been dealt with. They're fraudulent people as part of a corporation that is the government that took us over in 1881 and then implemented it throughout the periods of time over the last 100 or so years. That's the way it's going to be, folks. And we're we're telling this now so that you can understand. Love One Society will be buying on and financing every home in the world if they want to do it that way. And eventually everybody will want to do it that way because they get their home free and clear and they don't have to pay for it. So understand that Love One Society is a major part of the distribution of the funds that are meant for mankind. Now, people are saying that the quantum financial system is a way to pay back through your taxes and all of the money that's been stolen from you that will be returned to you. They are not correct in that thinking. You give that kind of money to an individual and they're not going to work. And the alliance knows that. So those who say that have been misinformed about the quantum financial system. That's the money that will be given out in distributing to the world so that there will be plenty of funds for everybody. Lack consciousness goes away. Abundance mentality takes over because the people will be given a lot of money to use. And that's the best way to do it. And then having the money available to be distributed rather than a repayment of past stuff. That's the alliance way of doing things. So um, we're working in harmony with the alliance. This is Jesus, Yeshua's, Sananda's program and the way that he wants it done. And by the way, the quantum financial system has been a financial system for many galaxies already. And it's just now coming to us, and we get to use it for intergalactic commerce, uh, having come up to the point where we can start participating with them. So there's a lot of things in play here. The heavens are taking over the earth. So let's just really know that our lives are going to really change to a point that we have never imagined before. We were celestializing the earth, meeting its full measure of creation, and we get to go along with the earth and be a part of what's going on. So that's what's ahead of us. And let's just really get in to the point where we can enjoy it and not have worry or fear or anything continue on into our new lives. So I hope this helps. And thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Ron, for that wonderful description of what's to come. We're all very excited. And this concludes the 28th series. Did you have any final words, Ron?
Well,
Well,
it's kind of becoming a theme. We are becoming who we are created to be. We didn't know about all this, but the heavens are opening up and downloading the information for us to know that we are the creators that are expressed out from prime creation as an individuation of the love, the pure love, and the pure intelligence that is prime creator. Let's get used to the idea that the heavens are going to open up for us and give us the things that we need to know to function at that level. We are the creators. All of us together have created all that is the creation, that what we call the creation. So I hope this helps. And I love and appreciate you all. And thank you for letting me express these things that are very sacred to my heart. I appreciate it. Thank you.
well, thank you, Ron. I know you are so appreciated across the entire group, and we love you. And thank you for participating in this series. And we will be back with a new series possibly next week if we have enough questions, family. Thank you again, and blessings, many blessings.
Much blessings, Ron. Thank you for all your time.
My privilege.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.